What's up, guys? Today I bring to you the Raven, the medium group base featuring an open core and 3 external bunkers. Overall, great defendability both online and offline. This one is definitely banging, so go check it out. Starting off the space, we're gonna do 2 triangles like this. Put a door in the end, seal that off. Put your TC in there, door on, good to go. That's the very first thing that you're gonna do when you reach your base location. Expanding from the doorway, we're gonna do 1 square, triangle to the left, attaching a square to each one of those. Fill in those sides with triangles as well, and wall this area in like so. Put your ceilings on, put the door down. The base should look like this. Now when the entirety of your team arrives, you get your bags down, start gearing up, and you can put your loot rooms over here. Stick the box in there as well. Top 2, same on the other side. So, get your furnaces, put them down right here. You can put even more bags for more teammates right here. Continuing, you're gonna want to pick up this door and expand upwards like so. Putting a floor right there, door on top. Coming out of this doorway, 2 walls up front, a door frame, 2 more walls. Same on the other side. This. Make sure these are facing hard side out. And place roofs like so. Make sure to put a frame in here and not a floor tile, because this will be your jump up. Seal off that jump up. Going down. Seal off those 2 areas. Get more storage down. Just like so. Place your boxes in here and in here. Then if you already want to, you can get an early battery going. Put that here. Or if you don't have the battery yet, you can leave off the frame and put even more furnaces, depending on your current progression. Don't forget to put the jump up there. Fill the entire area with frames to put your doors on later. When you're in 3rd, on each square section we put a double door frame. Then coming out of the doorway, to the right of the window frame we do 2 half walls, followed by a hard side full wall facing us. Floor right there, right there. We break the bottom part, so don't upgrade it. And then we put this in. Seal off this area, and now we do the same as here, over here. So, hard side facing us, 2 half walls, don't upgrade the bottom one. Like that, you don't need that over there. Then just do the same over here. I'm gonna speed it up a bit. Same procedure. Now seal in. Don't forget to put doors on. And that is your very starter unit. From here on outwards, I'm gonna do the compound, and I think this is the best version. If you don't want to and you want to continue upwards first, this is at your free will. I just like to get compound up quickly, so you can get large furnaces running up. We're gonna surround the base like this. So the footprint looks like that, as you can see. From now on, everything is three-sided symmetry, so everything I do on this side will be replicated on that side and on the other. Gonna build up with twig, so place a triangle, then go out with 8 squares, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cap that off, break the twig squares and go back with triangles. On the last one, place a square and that will be upgraded. I can break the rest of your twig build out. From here, we're gonna do another square, triangles on each side, followed up by another square, another one, 2 triangles on the side. This will be your gatehouse part, and then we're gonna do 1 triangle, followed by 2, breaking that, and a third. And on this last triangle, you're going to put your TC, just like that. You can put a single door frame, you can put a double door frame or a window, whatever you prefer. That's completely up to you. And this is one side of your externals done. For the second external part, I recommend you gather up a lot of resources, because it does require some building up to get the connection. So, same as earlier, triangle. This time we only go out with 7 squares instead of 8. So 1, 2, 6, 7. Triangle at the end. Then 1. No, not like this. We're gonna go back with triangles. Break that. Leave those 2 that I'm standing on. Upgrade them. Squares on those sides and on here as well. Those will be upgraded as well. Now from your center square, this one, you go out with 2 half moons. So first half moon, second half moon, and then cap that off like this. Break your build out, 1 square and a full circle. And like that, we no longer need it. On the 2 top sides, this one, do 2 squares. This one is temporary, so you can break it. This one as well. On the long end, half circle, like this. Same on the other side. And now we need to connect these 2 areas. Therefore, we will do a double door frame, a full wall, make sure that is to metal, another frame, and on this side, we need to build up a little bit more. So it's gonna be a bit more expensive. We're gonna do a wall, half floor, window, half floor, with triangle roof up on top and triangle roof on this side, and that is your connection. You can build around it later. You can leave this like that for now and do your gatehouse. On this side you can put whatever gatehouse you prefer. I prefer to do these long ones, the Alone in Tokyo versions, because I just feel like they fit the base the best, and you can benefit by having an early drone shop right here that will be sealed in your external. So you have that 1 separation piece, then we're gonna have 3, 4, and last room for the TC, just like that. Make sure to seal that and to upgrade it as soon as possible. Don't want those TCs getting griefed early on. else like that. And if you're afraid or playing on a high pop server, also upgrade this foundation, because this will be exposed later. And maybe you got some annoying neighbors that might break those. Coming back to this section, upgrade this and this to metal. That is good for now. Now I recommend you build your compound to avoid later problems and get early metal fragments. So starting on this side, the long one that we did first, we're gonna do 2 low walls, hard side facing in. That's not the hard side. That is hard side facing out, of course, some. Then a half wall, floors up top. Also upgrade those floors later on. Doesn't need to be right now, but people can soft side them. It's up to you. I would have to recommend you upgrade them. Same on the other side. Double door frames in the middle. Right up top. Half wall here, full wall here, and here. Triangle floor tile, square floor tile. Triangle ramps on the side. Double door frames on these 2 sides. That is your first gatehouse done. Don't forget to slap a door down. I like to use a double door here as it will create an airlock in this section later on. Continuing over to this side, we will start here and build our bedroom pods. So 3 low walls, followed by 3 windows. Low walls on here and here too, followed with double door frames. Seal this entire section in. Make sure to put a triangle here and upgrade it. This will be where your compound turret is sitting later, and then make your brutalist peak. Hopping onto this section, put 2 full walls, floor above, double door frame like this, window like this, and then build your Patrico. Up here, put low walls. These can be wood, can be stone, whatever you prefer. They're not really necessary, like this. 2 low walls right here. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And also put roof ramps like this in wood right there, and a double door frame on here, just like there. That's it so far. Now take your large furnaces and your compound walls, come over to this square on your gatehouse door, take the large furnace as high as possible, and put it into place like so. So it seals up like this. Perfect seal. Same on the other side. Now to seal your compound, come over to this section, take your high walls and make sure that they're tilted in just a tiny bit, looking something like this. Then on the other side, take your high wall, just put it into place. That will make a perfect seal. Same over here. Don't worry, this can be a little bit messed up, like this. If it sticks through, it doesn't matter, it won't mess up your peaks or anything. Just make sure you have that tile there. Now take your metal barricades, some twig. In this section, I usually do two triangles and a square right here, so you can stand back here and place the barricade like so. Break those 2. Break this one, same on the other side. You can also just do this, just so you can stand on it. Put this one so you can place the barricade. Make sure that it is diagonal like this, otherwise it won't fully cover. Up here, the twig right there and there. Pull them as far back as you can. Place. Not completely far, but like a lot far. So it's It looks something like this. And place the second one like this. If it's hard, stand on here. It's no problem, and you will be able to place it. Coming out from over here. Just regular placement over here. Nothing too fancy. Break, break. And that's it. That's your compound done. Now you can safely run large furnaces, no problem. I'm gonna continue building your gatehouses now, as you want to protect your TCs a little more. Coming around to the backside of the TC, we will place 2 honeycomb sections, just like so, and up top we're gonna honeycomb it like this. So TC is at least 12 rockets through the stone sides, and we're gonna work on this area now. For this, 2 triangles right there, like this over here. It's easy. Up front here, single door, without top, 2 windows right here, and a full wall over here. Now make sure to not see it over here. Instead, build up with half walls and then seal it. We will be placing boxes here later. It's probably easier to first place these and then seal the roof in to place your boxes. These will be used for kits or depot storage, or in case you're getting raided and want to stash loot. Usually these don't get hit at all. So that's seal them. Don't forget to put your double door frame and half wall in there. Now place your ramps. So. And like so. Over here, pull low walls all around. A half wall right there. Make sure to upgrade it to metal. If you want to put boxes up here, you don't need to, but that's always another option. If you want to put boxes here, also upgrade these. And then seal that in so your section looks like this. Same on the other side, nothing different. Wall, upgrade, floors, upgrade, half walls, roof, and some honeycombing right there. And right there. It is optional. I usually just upgrade this, but you can also put honeycombing on here if you don't mind the extra cost. So next external, pretty much the same thing. So build like this. Instead of having just the 2 single doors here, we're gonna do 3, because this will be your vending machine. Same on the other side right there. Seal it like so. And put your little ramps so you can get your peaks on there. Low walls, floors, half walls, low walls. Same on the other side. Just like that. Now you can take your vending machine, put that in there, assuming it's still early game for you. These 2 doors will be, or should be, enough, so you can have a running shop relatively early into the game. And not just one of these, in fact you have 3. In this section, I forgot it on the other side, you want to put your embrasures. You can either put them facing you, that way the peak is a little bit wider, but since you're crouched up on this ramp, I prefer to put them facing inwards. The peak becomes tighter, but it also becomes way less likely for your enemies to get hits back onto you. So that is quite beneficial. Don't forget your double door frames right here, and put your beds here, here. Put another G door to protect them. Put a G door there, and if you want, put one there. This one's optional, but it's just more protection from the side. So we do the honeycomb over here. Upgrade this roof like that. Backside TC honeycombing. Just like that. And just like that. So now back on this side, I'm just gonna quickly fill in the rest. That is done. We're gonna come back into the base. We're gonna put a window embrasure facing inwards this time, and a small box in front, so you can get your vertical peak looking outwards. Later game, or if you're playing a larger group, I'd swap the small boxes for solar panels and rotate your embrasures. That way the peak becomes a lot better and worse for your enemies. Can't forget that garage door, and we're going to get an auto turret. So you want to protect your compound. Gonna put one here, and then there's an optional, more exposed spot over here. These three should be enough to cover most of your compound, but if you want, or you're playing modded, you can do these two and have 3 of them running at the same time. I'll put your embrasures over here. Some chain link to protect you in here. These beds are quite likely to get taken out in a raid, but since the raid is only happening from one side, your other side will remain safe, and you'll still have some respawns over there. Put your bed down like so, put your door on, and that is it. Over here, I usually just run 2 beds in this little pocket. So bed 1, bed 2. Put your embrasure on so you can re-peek over there. Same on the other side, embrasure, bed, and bed. If you want to, you can protect your beds even further by putting a door. Technically not necessary since there's no kits in them, but if you want to protect that bed, go for it. Coming over to this side, we're going to build your shell now. This will take a lot of the resources as well, so go farm up. We're gonna start off with your inner bunkers. We already have this existing wall, and then we will have this layout like so. Make sure you place that frame right, that's foundation right there. Then wall, don't get stuck in there. Place your secondary wall, and a wall on this side and on this side. Now we're gonna do a half wall here and a floor on top. Remove that half wall, get on top of here, and seal in your bunker. Now to open this bunker, you want to stand on top of here. Take your roof, and your bunker opens like this. I usually put a secondary battery spot in here for later game, just so you have a little bit more protection. You can put your stuff like this. Put the I put it either like this, have it set up with 2, or not run the battery at all and put a barrel down there. You cannot run the battery and maybe place more boxes, that's completely up to you. Coming on top of here, we're going to honeycomb this side over here. So 2 walls right there, wall, 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 will look like this. Don't worry, there's a tiny gap in it, but a rocket is not going to fit, so it basically acts like it's fully closed. The honeycomb will work. Having done this step, we're going to put half walls on either side with windows up top, floor tile for the turret, and brutalist on top of that, just like so. Now on this outside, make sure to seal this and that, and put double door frames here and here, as well as here and here. Now with the floor on top as well, and seal in this little backside area. Make sure these triangles are attached to your main base and not to the outside. Okay, on this section, you're gonna put a little bedroom, half wall on either side, window up top, double door front, half wall, seal it in on top. You just do this in Brutalist, put a stair like this. If you climb up here, you're gonna be able to place a bed right there, and place some of your boxes down below like this. In here, we're gonna put this right there, cover your head, this right there, windows like so you can have that perfect little peak, with roofs like this to cover your head. And as you can see, those turrets over there are watching through, so anybody taking this bedroom and sitting in it will get killed by those turrets. No worries there. So, starting off the frame build-up, just want to start that now so you don't place anything around here. Just do a half wall and build up like this. This is going to be enough for now, we will do the rest later. So, be everywhere. That's good. Now on this side, this is the side where your shell entrance will be. We're going to put two half walls right there and make the floor right there. Now on this outside, place a window with a embrasure facing inwards. Here we're gonna put a double door frame, two half walls, half wall in front, two half walls. Please do not upgrade these two, they will be broken later. And we're gonna build a little Patrico here, just like so. And in here, we're going to place this, upgrade it to metal, otherwise it can be soft-sided. Now we're going to break that bottom part, place a low wall, break the top part, place a low wall, place a window here, and then crouch and place the triangle floor up there, just like so. Same on this side, break, low wall, window, floor, upgrade the window, just like that. Now in here, we're gonna put the floor tile with a single door facing outwards, upgrade that to metal as well, and put a little heli peak right there. Now, don't forget to put floors right there to seal that area in. I'm gonna put a window here and here, upgrade that because you want your main base protection. Over here, we're gonna do a frame and a floor tile. Same on the other side, frame, floor tile. Then we're gonna do frame and a frame down there as well. That is it for this area. Gonna put frames there and there as well. Coming up here, put your floors in, put a single door there and there, put windows all around here to make another brutalist. Make sure your windows are rotated inwards. Over here, put your roofs like this and that. Same on this side. Put your honeycombing. can be a little bit tricky because of the wall stack, but I'm sure you'll get it done. Just like that. Now don't forget to put a frame right here and the floor tile for your inner peaks. Now when you're building your inner peaks, don't forget to put frames like there and there, just like so. Seal that up right here, and also seal this area. Now we're gonna put low walls so we can re-peak this area from our shell in case it gets taken. Put those floors. Now that that is done, we've completed this section of our inner peaks. Up here, can't forget to finish this area. We're gonna do it like this and put a full wall right there. Here, where the full wall sits, we're going to just seal this area off. That's it for here. Now switching back over to here, we're gonna do half walls right there, like this, in a little W shape. Floors there and there, and the frame there. Now back over here, do 2 walls, floor, 2 walls, and the floor. Window, low wall, half wall, window, half wall up top there. Same on the other side. Don't forget to put your wall. We're going to put walls over here as well now. These will be upgraded to HQM later. And now we're going to put our brutalist peaks over here. Don't forget to put frames there, we will need the stability later. This should be upgraded to metal as well. Dropping back down here, you're gonna frame up. Make sure that these frames are metal because they will be carrying a large part of your structure. That is one too high. Just 2. And then put windows all around there. Seal up top, single door. Seal like that, Close that off. Should look something like this. Just like that. Now coming back down to here, we're gonna do floor. This one can be stone, doesn't need to be metal. Windows inwards, and now take your glass window, seal this off. You don't want to be getting peak from there. Over here, window inwards like this, with a floor like right there. Same over here. Window floor. And then we're going to seal this part. Perfect, just like that. Now we're going to begin construction on our open core. For that, we're going to seal this entire area off. Please make sure that these are not connected to the outside and to the main base. Same for the entire section. The only thing that you want connected to the inside are these frames over here. Already start sealing up your honeycombing, so you don't need to touch that later. Over here, put a frame, temporary half walls with stone low walls up top, and a wall right here. To break those two, put a floor. That floor is temporary as well. This top frame is not temporary, so upgrade that. And we put a little ramp peak. Make sure the bottom ramp is at least metal, or best is metal, because you get more visibility. I'm gonna leave that like that for now. We're gonna come back to it later. Now we're going to do your main open core loot rooms. These will be doored off. So these are going to be the ones that are the best protected in your open core. Make sure to seal all of that. Right here, put a floor connected to the outside. Then we're going to put this kind of floor pattern in here. Floors on the middle, there and there. Then get your little small things right there. Make sure you can get those. Sometimes you need to break that and get those done first. No worries though. Just that. Walls, half walls. And make sure these top ones are upgraded, so at least metal. Now we're gonna take the right one and put a frame in there, followed by a ramp. That ramp we're also gonna upgrade to metal. Floor on the left side with that. This will be your open core turret spot. Coming around to this side, I'm going to place a temporary floor right here, so we can walk over this. Then, now make sure that you're going to attach the top floors, sealing this in to the inside. Like so. You want your gap to be here. And the inside frames we're actually going to be attaching to the outside. So, either if you still haven't placed this, do it like that. Otherwise, it's not that bad if it's placed on the inside. We'll just make it a little bit harder for you. Nothing else really. You can just build around like this. Place that as well. Just like so. We're not going to put a frame on the inside. That is for a very specific reason, because we're going to put 4 barrels in here and 2 boxes. So we're going to get our barrels. Make sure the boxes are slid all the way to the back. All the way to the back. And up top I like to start with the barrels. So get your first barrel down, second barrel, get 1 box down, get the second box down. If you did the placement right, these 2 will float. On the bottom, get your barrels. Hit the 5th box, just like that. On these, I'm going to do the 4-box flat loot room on the bottom. One of these, you'll be placing your tier 3 in your open core. Therefore, you're going to choose one side and put a wall on it, just like that. The other 2 sides are going to be frames, going upwards with half walls. Seal up here. This is going to be the seal of your open core as well. So just like that. Now we're going to take the tier 3 on this side. Remove the top 2 boxes. Place your tier 3 like this. And now you can place a floor through like this. On the other sides, place a floor like this. Anyways, you can even put 2 flex vending machines in here. Just need to wiggle them a little bit in. They'll fit like this perfectly. Put a door on that and on that side as well. Just like that. Easy peasy, nothing to worry about. These loot rooms, just as easy. Put your boxes down below. Nothing fancy, you can just put boxes in here. If you really want all those perfect placements, go for a loot room like this. Put your box up top here. Now take your barrel. Fitting horizontal barrels is a little more tricky, but vertical barrels will almost always work. Like this. And now you have 2 extra boxes in here. If you don't mind having less boxes, you can just do it like this. It's a little easier. This is also the way that you're gonna want to do it if you do not have access to any of the barrel DLCs. Put a small box in the middle, old school style. Don't forget to get your doors on, just like that. We're not going to put a frame like this. Instead, we're gonna have this frame higher up with a door like this. Now we're going to do our little repeat for our next floor. It's gonna be like that. Jump up here, frame up top, there. Put an embrasure on like this. Make sure that it's facing outwards, otherwise it's very easy to spot your battery. Put your battery in here. And also put the frame right there. Your barrels from here. Generally, I recommend not putting the most valuable items in this loot room because the boxes are visible and there's no door in front of it. If you want to hide the gaps, you can use piping or other deployables. That's not really that big of a problem. Up top, the G-door will hide it, so that's no problem here as well. We're gonna put our first vending machine room right here. So door in front, windows on either side, door right here, seal it. Here's gonna be another quick box loot room. This is going to be in your shooting floor section as well, so you can put kits or sealing materials, whatever you prefer. Just put the box in like that, a little tricky placement, or you can place them before you do the floor. Up to you. Vending machine goes in there. You can put your bed in. Please place. What do you mean light of sight blocked? And a large box for rekits as well, because this can be used as a shooting section as well. Over here, I'm just noticing, put your embrasures on there as well. You'll want them, otherwise your brutalist peak is not going to work. Want to have those OP angles. Over here, make sure that you have your frames or your embrasures rotated inwards, not outwards. Then continue your frames up like this. Stop at this height with the secondary frames. Only continue this main framing up. Here we're gonna want to put a waterfall chute like this, so we can waterfall off our roof. Here, more honeycombing, temporary floor, the floor right there, nothing too fancy. This, walls, just like so. Then put this is going to become your repeat to the outside right here. Put a floor tile there, so over here as well. Now seal in this area and this area, so we're looking like this. Now, and very important, put the half wall right there and a window up top facing inwards. That is on purpose. Now out here, put your window like this, also facing towards the center of our base. Right there, this, seal that. Here you'll need frames, otherwise we won't have enough stability for those. Just like that. Continuing to build your shooting floor, the double door right there, and two walls like this, with the third wall hard side rotated inwards. Put two floor tiles, correct the bottom one, half wall, window, upgrade window, and this. So we're gonna create that little peak. Then put your embrasure in. You can now put your beds right in front of it. Put your lockers right there. If you want, there's 7 people in here. Put this one and put a barrel or box right here. Just gives more rekitting space. Make sure to upgrade this. Seal off. Okay, now continuing over to this section. It looks quite empty right now, and that's why we're going to fill it. First of all, we're going to put a double door frame right here, and then attach a floor frame like this. Make sure it's attached to the outside, that's very important. Dropping down for the floor and the floor, we will be putting this and a window and a window. Seal off this entire section up top. And now the tricky part is going to begin. We need to drop back down to the outside and build up frames from here. Going to put a little pocket right there. Continue up once more, put another little pocket so it looks like this. Now we're going to put a frame, another frame, tile, tile, just like that. And same thing on the other side. Boom. Now you have your little downwards peaks over here. Really nice. Upgrade these ones. Inwards embrasures. The last window up front. And then if you want to, you can place a bed right here. But these peaks are already great enough. And if you're able to standing spray, this won't bother you at all. Now, right here, put a floor there. This jump can be a little tricky. It's just gonna require you to run up, jump, and then crouch in the air to get up here. Now this section, we're going to put another Brutalist peak right here. Double row frame right there, floor, and this in there. Once more stability. Just like that. Make this facing outwards. Inwards. Inwards. Up here. Seal this like that. For now we're going to leave it like this as well. Now we're going to put a window and a window. Make sure this is metal. Then out here we're going to put a stone full wall here and here. We're going to do a floor frame and floor. Another floor frame and floor. Seal that off with this little pocket. Upgrade the bottom. Just like so. Seal in the top. These front areas can stay stone. I like to have these two metal because this is going to be a roof. Now we basically have our entire roof section sealed. Over here we're going to do our exits now. So 2 frames, half wall as well, wall, wall, double door, single door, double, double, and seal. Again, please make sure that this front section is attached over here and not to the outside. Same right there. Put your G-door on. Put your G-door right there as well. Coming over to here, select stone. This right there. And then over here, instead of this wall, I forgot, I'm very sorry. Please make sure you watch this video before you actually build the base. But this, if you already did it, don't worry, it's not that bad. You can just put a wall, a window like this. It's no worries, don't get mad at me please. Then put this, that up there. Make sure you get those 2 frames up early. We will need those later, they're very important. G-door, G-door, G-door. And the vending machine for pissing off the neighbors. Then we're gonna put double door, half wall, low wall, double door frame, half wall, low wall, and up here, going to do this, like that, frame, frame, window, window, frame, frame, floor, 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 this around top of this to that. Now I usually do this with normal stone. I just think it looks a little better, a little more chill, like that. We're gonna want to put windows there, and this will be one of your roof turret spots. We're going to put a powering windmill up top here, so also upgrade that. Can stay stone if you want. Now dropping back down to here, we're also going to be putting this one and that one along with this little thing, just for a little bit more box storage. Then frames, like so, and make sure to put a floor frame, backwards frame. This will be a second turret pod, like that. Upgrade the two top sections and put a ramp. Put your turret in, put your windmill on top. Now just place all of your doors. Also, to get this peak, put that, and on the inside put that. So it's also done on the other sides. Now we're just gonna go around, place your embrasures. Make sure these ones are facing inwards. And if you own the Cursed Cauldron, consider yourself lucky or rich, whatever you want. Because with the Cursed Cauldron, you can force this peak to be much higher, so you have it varying in range, which is quite nice. That like this. Same for all the other sides. This one facing out. Make sure that it's actually facing outwards, otherwise it's going to be easier for anybody out here to actually shoot you back. And it's going to be a lot more disadvantageous than advantageous for you. Window right there. Those can be vertical as well if you want to. I just like them to be horizontal, so I feel like it's gonna get me shot a little less. But if you want to swap those out, same over here, like this. Have that done. You don't need to put a door in here, but if you want to, put a metal double door. This is the main part of your roof done so far. And that finishes up this space. I hope you really enjoyed. Please leave a comment or a like. I'd gladly appreciate it. The space took me a very long time to construct, so I'd really appreciate a like, maybe even a subscribe. I will be updating this base over the next couple of weeks as we stress test it, and yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. Just a quick side note to the builders. If your team is really craving that early game power, you can always add these little turbine towers on the sides, on your externals, just to get some early game turbine power up if you're running out of power because you're just on solar panels and don't have your roof windmills up already.